This is Larry Bonerato from LarryOnLearning.com, and this is your Morning Minute. Who are the biggest losers? First, let's define information, disinformation, and misinformation. Although they are used interchangeably, they are not the same. First, information is a presentation of real facts, what actually happened, who is involved or affected, and the when, where, and why it happened. Disinformation is an absolute demonstrable falsehood, a lie meant to deceive others. And third, misinformation is false or inaccurate information that is not meant to deceive others. Freedom of speech is the constitutional right to either be right or wrong in your political speech without fear of persecution. Political speech is protected speech. The 2024 presidential election is over. Donald Trump won in a landslide, garnering 312 electoral votes to 226 for Kamala Harris. He won the popular vote, 50.4% to 48% for Harris. This is information, which is based entirely on facts. During this election, Harris claimed that Trump, if elected, would use the military to round up his political enemies and put them into internment camps. That claim was disinformation, a demonstrable lie, a falsehood meant to deceive voters. And that claim was echoed by much in the news media in spite of being false. After the election, many in our news media are attempting to analyze why Harris lost the election. Some claim that the Democrats lost due to poor messaging. Others explained that the American people were too stupid to make the right decision. Some claim that they had a poor candidate, while others explained that the candidate was great, but the professionals ran an ineffective campaign. However, the voters made their decision based on their desire for change in leadership. They rejected Harris as the status quo candidate, and they also rejected the disinformation coming from both Harris and the news media. Now, to get the information they needed on whom to vote for, Americans turned to online podcasts by people whom they trusted, like Joe Rogan, to talk show programs like Hannity and Levin, and to platforms such as X, formerly Twitter, and Truth Social. They rejected Google, plus social media giants Facebook and Instagram. They spurned broadcast news outlets who were caught editing interview questions and answers, omitting true information, and spouting disinformation. Those news outlets, by their actions, lost the confidence of the voters, the American people. They will no longer be trusted to provide truthful information, and they will no longer be able to set and control the narrative about candidates, events, and issues. Thus, the old legacy mainstream media outlets are now the biggest losers, and that is today's Morning Minute.